Hey everybody, Dr. Price here, doing today's video post, and I'm really excited about today's post. I've had a lot of interest regarding the last couple of entries that we did regarding the flu and how to prevent it naturally and whether or not you should do the flu vaccine. And first of all, I wanted to apologize if any of you went to the WordPress site and couldn't get in. Apparently there was something that I did that violated some term of an agreement. And it was offline for a little while, but apparently we've gotten that resolved, and I thank you to the patient that sent me the information to let me know that was happening. And we got that handled. Everything's good. I think it's good. I got on the WordPress site today and I was able to get in there and look at all the videos and everything, so I think that we should be good. So if any of you have any difficulty with this video, then please shoot me an email at drpricedc@aol.com so that I know what's going on. Of course, I guess if you can't watch the video because you can't get to the site, then you're not going to be able to know if it's working or know that you can email me. But anyway, so I want to talk today a little bit further about what I do and what we do with the kids and what Kelly does when we actually do get a little bit of a cold or the sniffles, or if we're trying to boost our immunity. And there are very, very specific things that we do, and this is what we recommend. This is what we do with our family. Again, the choice is always yours as far as what you want to do. Number one is try to get plenty of rest. You can always that can help your immune system tremendously. Number two is make sure that you maintain your chiropractic adjustments. A healthy functioning nervous system provides for a healthy functioning immune system. And just to give you an example of this, and this proved it to me without question, when I was in chiropractic school, I was working for a chiropractor and I was a massage therapist. And I'd been feeling kind of bad for a couple days, just a little under the weather and tired. And I hadn't been to work because it was over the Christmas vacation, so I hadn't been adjusted. Well, the chiropractor I worked for was having a Christmas party, so I went to their Christmas party, and myself was there, Kelly was there, and at the time we only had Zoe and Phoenix. We were all there, and I told the chiropractor that I worked for that I wasn't feeling well, so she took me downstairs into her basement and gave me an adjustment. And oh man, it was a great adjustment. I still remember it very, very specific, or very vividly. But within about 20 minutes of the adjustment, I was like, God, man, I just feel horrible. I mean, horrible. So I told Kelly, I said, we got to go. I just don't feel well. So I went home. By the time I got home, I had a fever that was up to 103 and was sick as a dog. And it freaked me out. I thought that the chiropractic adjustment had really messed me up. So woke up the next day and I was fine. I'm like, whoa, that was kind of weird. I mean, I was sick all night long, shivers, wore sweatpants to bed, covered up under many blankets, just very, very uncomfortable. So I called the chiropractor the next morning, asked her what the heck was going on, and it turned out that, and I was in chiropractic school at the time. Now remember, I worked as a massage therapist when I was going through chiropractic school, and I hadn't learned this fact yet, but when you get a chiropractic adjustment, it can release your immune system. And my body was kind of fighting with this virus or bacteria or whatever it was, but it wasn't giving it a full-on immune assault. As soon as she adjusted me and my immune system kicked in, that's when my fever came in, that's when all of the symptoms came on. But remember, symptoms are usually our body's way of fighting infection. And if you're confused about that at all, go up to the search entry point and type in the word fever, and I'll explain to you how fever is your body's best defense against an infection. But anyway, I had this fever, it kicked in, my body's immune system kicked in, beat the heck out of this infection, and I was fine the next day. And so, ever since then, I've known that maintaining a healthy immune system or healthy nervous system through the chiropractic adjustments will in fact help boost your immunity and help you fight off bacteria and fight off infections. So your adjustments are very important, not only when you're acute, but also when you're trying to maintain your health level. So, the adjustments, the rest, positive mental attitude, the things we talked about before, nutrition, different things like that. So what do Kelly and I do? I've only got 3 minutes before the video runs out. So what do Kelly and I do with ourselves or with the kids when we start to get sick? Well, occasionally it does happen. Occasionally you will come down with a little something. In fact, Kelly just had a cold about 3 weeks ago. And so this is what we did with her. I was adjusting her probably 3 or 4 times a day. Every time I felt that she was a little bit out of alignment, we were adjusting her. She was dosing up on Congoplex, which is a supplement that we carry in the office. She was dosing up on Imuplex, which is another supplement that we carry in the office. She was dosing up on omega-3 fatty acids. She was also dosing up on Emergency, which I know goes against the sugar violation. It's a synthetic vitamin. It has a lot of sugar in it, but it tastes good, and it's a very, very good source of vitamin C. And we all will take that whenever we're battling a little something. So we always dose up on Congoplex. We always dose up on Imuplex. We always dose up on Emergency. Those are the three main things that we do, and we always adjust. Now, sometimes, depending on the situation, we'll add in Spanish black radish, vitamin D, Antranex, depending on what we feel like it is, different little things like that. But our good base foundation is Congoplex, Imuplex, Emergency, and the chiropractic adjustments, and plenty of rest. So that's what we do, and it works almost every time. Again, the kids have been on Zoe and Phoenix have only been on antibiotics once, and that was before I knew any better. Sebastian and Lorelei, knock on wood, have never had antibiotics, never had vaccines. I haven't had antibiotics in over probably 15, 20 years. So, we've had a lot of success with this, and it's worked very well for us. No flu vaccines or anything. So that's what we do. May or may not be right for you, but it's just something to think about. As always, my hope for you, take control of your health before your health takes control of you, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.